there, Maria Spillane here. I'm going to talk to you right now about how to increase your influence. Now, a lot of us hear the word influencer and instantly we're thinking Instagram, thousands and thousands of followers, a perfect grid, lots of pretty photos, and a ton of filters, right? But I want you guys to know that influence is far more accessible than that. Influence is really simply the ability to affect the character, development, or behavior of someone or something. Influence is something that can be created by absolutely anyone in 6 to 18 months, whereas leadership is something that can take many years to develop. Influence over a small group is extremely valuable. So don't think about how many followers, think about it this way. If you have influence with 50 people, okay, if you have 50 followers and you have influence with those 50 followers, that is an impactful business. That is an impactful business. So let's talk about how to develop and increase that influence over time. So first, let's think about why we look up to certain people and why those people have influence over us. Number one, we want to live our lives the way that that person is living their life. Right? We look up to them because they have the lifestyle that we want to live. Number two, maybe we respect their knowledge on a particular subject, right? Or number three, maybe we admire the success that they've had in our field. Any of those things is going to create influence. And the way that you know if you're developing influence is if someone starts coming to you asking questions, right? So if someone comes to you and asks you pretty much anything about what you do, like how long have you been doing this for? What did you do when you started? How did you get to where you are today? Or if they come to you asking questions like, what's the best 5-minute makeup routine? What's the best mascara I can get? What's a really great healthy living recipe? How can I get more energy? Any of those things, that's going to indicate to you that you've developed influence with that person. So there are several different ways that influence is developed through social media. And this is according to research, okay? So number one, you can contact someone 12 times for at least 20 minutes per time. So guys, that's 12 20-minute conversations on any given subject, and you will have developed influence with that person. And there are people who build their businesses that way, one-on-one, in-person conversations, one person at a time. Okay, so 12 conversations, 20 minutes at a time. The second way is if somebody watches 7 hours of your videos. So if you have a ton of videos on YouTube and people are watching your videos, once they hit about the 7-hour mark of watching your videos on a given subject, then you have created influence with that person. The third way to create influence on social media is for someone to engage with your posts 32 times. So 32 pieces of your content they've engaged with, that is going to create influence as well. And to me, creating engaging content is the most duplicatable for most people. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do the other two if you have special skills in those areas. If you are an incredible videographer, or if you are an amazing conversationalist one-on-one, that doesn't mean you shouldn't do those two. What it does mean is that you'll want to teach your team and start yourself with learning how to engage people over time with over 32 pieces of your content. And that is all about getting out there and starting to create content today. Post outrageously consistently every single day on topics relevant to your personal brands, to our products, and to our business model. And by being relentlessly consistent, you're going to see that over time, as people consume more and more of your content, you will start developing that influence.